Hey Boogie people, today we're gonna start hardcore Pokemon Boot Camp Day 1. So I'm happy you guys could join me today. We're gonna get into it. Let's go.
This could be us. So back to what I was saying.
Okay everybody, we're kicking off the series today with Golisopod, Zoroark, and each day I think I'm gonna play around 3 matches or so on the ladder against just random decks. If I'm playing against nonsense decks, I might kind of either fast forward through it or I might cut it out. Let me know down in the comments what you think, just because this series is, you know, mostly centered around trying to get serious and competitive. So playing against decks that are kind of just like for fun, it's not really an accurate representation of what it's going to be like to play serious games and stuff. So anyway, without further ado, let's get going. Alright, so we've got our... Brittany's giving me the thumbs up. Oh, I thought she was giving me the thumbs up. She's asking for the lighter to light a candle. We are going to pick Tails here. And we won the coin flip because Tails never fails.
Everybody wants Tails.
This is a family-friendly channel. What's gotten over you? I actually don't think I have the lighter over here.
Wow.
Sorry. Alright, so we'll go ahead and start Wimpod just because we have that Wimp Out ability on the turn that it's put in play, which is this turn. That lets us get it out of the active if we need to. Oh, was it? Oops. Alright, so we're starting off against Entei, so we'll play it out. We'll play it out. I mean, they do have type advantage. I'm just gonna end turn there. I've got my Pikachu mug here with me. I got this at Walmart, and I noticed after I brought it home that the eyes have different expressions. So if you look at, like, just that eye, he looks angry. But then if you cover this eye over here, he just looks, like, concerned. So I think he's just like a confused Pikachu, and he's just all worked up. He's like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm ready. That was kind of funny.
As long as he's ready, that's what matters.
As long as he's ready. And he is, boy, is he ready. I really don't want to end my opponent because it seems like they're kind of stuck right now. But I don't really have a choice because I am also kind of stuck right now. So, it is what it is. Ooh, that's good. We got a Zoroark. Let's go ahead and toss out our Tapu Koko. We'll evolve up our Zorua, slap on a Choice Band. And there's not really much point, I don't think, in playing down Parallel City and limiting their bench just because, I mean, we could potentially stop a Lele after they play down a couple Pokemon, but I just don't think they would, I don't know, I just don't see that happening. So I think I'm going to go ahead and actually trade away this Parallel City. What I want to do is get a few more basics down, but it doesn't look like that's necessarily going to happen this turn. I could play the Evosoda to evolve up Wimpod, but that's honestly just going to be an easy one-shot target for my opponent because they do have type advantage. So if they want to Guzma up the Wimpod, I'm going to make them only get, you know, just the one prize. So we've got a good 90 damage on the Entei, which is, it's good enough. It's enough for me to knock it out next turn as long as I don't lose anything on my bench. They're playing down a Max Elixir to try to get this one in the back going. Looks like they can Combustion, but so far that's about it, unless they have one that they can play from hand. Oh, they just played a Professor's Letter. Sorry, I'm just reading the attacks because I don't actually honestly remember what they do. So, problem for my opponent right now, which I think they're solving it right now by the Skylos, the one in the active can't retreat. Oh, they're going for the Enhanced Hammer. That's fine, and we've got the other DC in hand, so that's not a big deal. Oh, and they do have the Float Stone. Okay.
Oh, the dreaded Floatstone. Oh no, it was a cow.
What are you talking about?
Oh wow.
Oh.
I found the cow.
So they were able to float away the injured Energyless Entei to bring up the fully charged one. They're probably, I don't know if they're going to be eyeing up a big hit against my Zoroark or if they're going to take out something on the bench to try to nerf the damage. I don't know how I feel about them playing the Float Stone onto the Entei when they apparently had the Dawn Wings in hand. Maybe they didn't think about that until afterward. It just seems unnecessary. But, you know, they're going to be able to Oranguru here for 3, so that's pretty good for them. Kind of just interested to see what this deck even does. I don't know if I want to on my next turn. Yeah, they're trying to nerf my damage. I'm curious if I'll be able to get another basic out. Hey, looks like we do. So I'm actually gonna trade away... What do we trade away here? I'll trade away a Guzma because I think this list runs 4. If not, I know it at least runs 3. That gets us one more basic right there. We can slap on a DCE. Let's go ahead and... Enhanced Tamer's kind of a pointless card in this matchup, so I probably should have traded that. I don't know why I didn't do that. We'll go ahead and Ultra Ball, actually, for... Let's go for a Lele for maybe a Cynthia. Let's see how that does. I'm really just playing down the Wimpods to power up right as beating. So we're gonna search for supporter. Let's grab Cynthia. We really could have gone for the what's her name? The grass girl.
Gridania?
No. Mallow. Gridania. Who's Gridania? That's the city in Final Fantasy. Gardenia. Alright, so we've got enough to do a decent amount of damage here to this Entei. They can't do too much in return just because it is Entei. I think they can do... Let's see, what does Burn do? Burn does 20, right, between turns? So they could do 100 with Fire Fang. They can't... oh my gosh. Well, unluckily for them, I've got 2 more DCEs in hand, so that's honestly fine. Yeah, so Brave Burn, I think it's called. Is that what it's called? No, that's the GX. Fire Fang does 100. They can't choice ban because they have the Float Stone unless they Field Blower it off, which I doubt will happen. Plus the 20 from Burn means 120 damage. That's not too bad. So we can respond easily here and get the knockout. Although we see a Volt coming out, so... I think I would have gone for Steam Up with that energy. I don't know why they played it down. Well, they can't get the knockout this turn anyway, but I don't know. Okay, so now they've got the Float Stone on the Dawn Wings, so they can jump in for free and then, you know, retreat out, no problem, which is good for them. Okay, so it looks like we were able to instantly recover from the burn, so that was kind of best case scenario right there. Let's go ahead and drop the DCE onto Zoroark. I want to check and see what's in my discard pile. So I think I might actually puzzle here to get back a DCE and that Evo Soda so I can get down a second Zoroark. I think that's the play. That's the play that I'm gonna make. I don't know if that is the play, but that's the play that I'm gonna make. Okay. I know we don't need the DCE just yet, but they've played a ridiculous amount of hammers, so I can only imagine that they're gonna get more. So let's go ahead and evolve them. I'm not gonna be using Gliscopod in this matchup, so these grass energies are pretty meaningless to me. Definitely not going to be playing that in. Guzma makes no sense for anything, so because I already played down my energy, so we're just going to go ahead and I don't know, I kind of want to trade again. Let's get rid of the damage is racking up though. It's fine. Let's get rid of Zoroark. Baby Zoroark. Just see what we get. Hey! That paid off, actually. So we're about to knock out this Entei, so the float stone on that one doesn't really matter. We can field blower the floats on the bench, and that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a couple of prizes. So without some serious maneuvering here on my opponent's part, I don't think they'll be able to attack back this turn unless they attack with, like, this was a combustion. So I think our Zoroark up here is actually still safe. Maybe they'll be able to max elixir the third energy onto that bulk back there. But even then, they're going to have to be able to get either a float stone for the Entei or like a float stone onto the Dawnwing so they can invade and then retreat into... Oh, well, that works, actually. That works just fine. But they still don't have enough energy to attack, so... I think they're just digging deep, and they're trying to Guzma around to stall, but we've got another Guzma in our hand, so that's honestly fine. Okay, so now we can Riotous Beating for full power, which is pretty cool. And Dawnwings is actually weak to fighting, or not fighting, dark, so I can actually get a Slick 2 prizes right here. But do I want to actually go for the Volcanion down there to start getting some damage? I think I do, just because I can easily Guzma up this Entei back here later on for more damage if I need to. So, I don't really want to put up the damage Zoroark though. You know what? I think we're just gonna do this. Let's go ahead and trade away the Bridget and just see what we get. Because this is a clean knockout right here. Oh, actually, I can play down the Acerola, pick up the Zoroark. I didn't want to trade again this turn, so that's fine. I'm not going to put down the DCE because that's just a Guzma target for them. Or an Enhanced Hammer. I don't want to play it until I need it, so. Going for the Riotous Beating for the knockout. Get us 2 more prizes. That's pretty cool. Got a nice little Full Art Bridget and a Puzzle of Time. We've only got the 2 puzzles and the discard, so chances are at this point I have the other puzzle in the deck. Who knows if we'll draw into it or not, but at this point I don't think we need it, honestly, because next turn I can evolve the Zora on the bench, Guzma up that damaged Entei, and Riotous Beating for game, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Okay, opponent's getting some energy back, that's fine. Going for the Volcanic Heat. I'm wondering why they're not steaming up, because I'm pretty sure they just had more than 1 energy in the hand. Sorry, I'm eating an orange. So yeah, that's game. Good game, buddy. Let's see, let me go ahead and evolve so I can actually have all the pieces in place. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I went ahead and played that one out just because I've never actually played against an Entei deck before. I wasn't sure really what to expect. I think there were some moments where our opponent could have maybe done a little more, but you can never really know because you don't know what's in your opponent's hand. There's some questionable plays, but you never know what's going on from their side of the field. So took a win in round 1. So let's go ahead into round 2. Ion Pepe. Looks like Passimian. Maybe. Or Buzzgarb. Let's find out. So it looks like we're going to be able to get the turn 1 Bridget here, no problem. So that's pretty good. The Ultra Ball. Hopefully you're drawn to something that's a little less painful to toss away. Puzzle of Time. Interesting. Does Passimian actually play Puzzle? I don't know. Well, so far all we got is monkeys. So, alright, so we are gonna Ultra Ball away. Let's toss a Guzma and a Float Stone, I guess. Oh, I don't like that. Alright, we're gonna go for a Lele. And guys, as you're watching this, if you see something that you feel like is a misplay, go ahead and timestamp it in the comments. And it'll help me, because I sometimes, like, you know, there's plays here where, like, I'm really not sure if I'm ditching the right cards. You're not going to hurt my feelings unless you're mean about it, so. Alright, so let's grab 2 of our little foxes and a Wimpod. I'm going to play DCE onto Zora and call it good. And we're just going to hope that they're not playing Passimian, because I hate that deck. Oh. Float Stone. So they're probably going to play something else down that they want in the active. Going for an Ultra Ball, ditched a Puzzle and a Po-Town. I feel like this should be really... Oh, okay, it is Passimian. Okay. Okay. I'm going to give him a crying face because I don't like Passimian. Boo. Okay, getting out the Power Huddle Passimian. They got the monkey business going on. Got out the Mew. No energy though, so that's really lucky for us. Alright, so let's play down the Wimpod. We are gonna go ahead and... should we Parallel City at this point? That is the question. Let's go ahead and get out a Zoroark. I think we do play the Parallel City to stop them from being able to power up more than they have. So let's drop that. Chances are, you know, because they're a Passimian deck, they're probably going to have means to get rid of that Parallel City. Place it with something else, we'll see. Let's go ahead and drop down our other Zoroark GX. We will go ahead and trade the day away. Okay. Ooh, we got double puzzle. That's kind of cool. I think... let's go ahead and trade away an N. Fine with that. Field Blower. I think I'll play it. I don't want anything on their side of the field having a Float Stone. It's probably a waste, like a hardcore waste, but it is what it is. Let's take our prize and pray. Passimian has gotten so much more hardcore in recent times. Actually, wait, the monkeys have free retreat, so why did I care? Man. Whatever. Alright. There goes the Parallel City. Saw that coming. Padding back, and what did they have to dump? Oh, that seems like a waste. Okay. I can handle that. That I am fine with. Let's do this. Although actually that was a complete waste because I'm gonna... man... Yeah, it's a complete waste. This way at least I can roll off some of that damage. We'll take some damage from Potown. That's fine. Let's go ahead and trade away the Bridget. Looking good. So I want to trade away anything else. I don't think so. Mew is honestly probably pointless in this matchup just because these things have such little HP. You know what? Let's trade away a Mew. Because it's just a pointless card in this matchup. It really is. Okay. Gonna ride a Speedy and get rid of their attack monkey. This might be good because I've seen a lot of Passimian builds lately that run a 3-1 split of Passimian with 3 of the power huddle one right there, and then only 1 attacking Passimian. So unless they can get a rescue stretcher or something, they might be in a pretty bad spot here. Playing Zorak, I don't actually mind being in that much because trade I can always recover, not a problem. I've got plenty of late game pointless cards like Bridget that I can toss. Okay, so it looks like they've got 1 other attacking Passimian, but they couldn't get it out, so they're fine. Sorry for eating you guys' ears. I hope that's not too annoying. If it is, let me know. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do here is we are gonna Guzma up the other attacking monkey and take it out because we just cannot afford for these monkeys to get out of control. You take your eyes off a monkey and it just throws the poop at you. Good thing is, unless we get end again, we should be able to get a Gliscopod out next turn, which makes me feel a lot better. Here comes the rescue stretcher. Shuffling into the deck, which is the smart thing to do. Digging deep with Sycamore, see if they can get it. Oh, they lost another DCE though. Do they have any more DCE in there? Did they get any back? Oh, so they've got 2 left. Okay. I'm guessing they got it here. Yep. What? Oh, they wanted to be able to instruct. Because they need more monkeys. It's still... See, I'm just confused at this point. Okay. Okay, let's pick up, I think, an Acerola and an Evo Soda. So what we can do is we can Evo Soda up a bug. Don't have to worry about Potown damage anymore, so that's pretty cool. And Acerola up our damage Zorark. Bring up our bug. Lay back down the little fox. And at this point I don't really need the Ultra Ball, so let's toss it and just see what we get. Choice Band's kind of a pointless card in this matchup. I don't want to keep digging too heavily though, just because their deck is almost entirely one prize, so I could end up kind of playing a little deeper than I need to. Because at this point I don't think there's a whole lot that we need. I feel bad because Passimian runs more ideally than this. Like, this is kind of rough for my opponent. Like, Passimian is normally a lot more brutal than this. Get rid of the Enhanced Hammer, or get rid of the DCE, that's fine. Rescue Stretcher. It's not gonna matter, man. Oh. Going for a Rock Hurl. I don't actually know what that does. We're about to find out. Oh. Yeah, it's just not good. Okay, so let's trade away the Choice Band because once again it's a pointless card in this matchup. What I want is another puzzle to get These aren't the things that I need. Man. Oh, I see what we do. It is the thing that I need. Alright, we stand in here, max potion off the damage on the Gliscopod, drop down the grass energy, and we Guzma up the attacking monkey. Babadoop. Yeah, I mean, at this point, I don't know how our opponent recovers. But then again, it's Passimian. It's tricky. It's crafty. Crafty, crafty monkeys. If they have a counter energy, they could watch and learn with Mew. But with Mew's, like, even if they do knock out the Gliscopod, like, I can hit it with almost anything next turn and game. Looks like they're gonna get a pretty good hit here. See, from my experience, what you're seeing right here, that's usually their turn 2. Which, for a Zoroark player, that's a big problem. The good thing to note here, though, is they can't Guzma. So I don't... I always forget how the math works on that attack. I don't think they have the knockout. No. Yeah, so that's... Oh, yeah, that's game. Okay. Oh, dang. Hang on. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was a misplay. Because, no, I can't. I should have thought that through. Dang. Okay. So we're just going to leave out Baby Zoroark. That's fine, I guess. And then whenever it gets knocked out next turn, hopefully we won't get Guzma'd or something. Even if we do, it's not the end of the world. We can play down Lele, Guzma up, any old thing, attack with Gliscopod, and that's it. Or not. Let's see what we get off of the end. Hey! That's a top deck. That is a top deck. Cool beans. Couple misplays in there for sure. But we're learning. So far we're doing pretty good. We've got one more game for the video. We'll see how it goes. I kind of wanted to keep this short, but I feel like 3 games might be dragging this on longer than what my intention was. So, oh wow, 150 tokens. I wasn't even paying attention to the prizes. I'm saving up my tokens for when Forbidden Light comes out, so I can just do like a mass pack opening. I'm going to do that on the channel. So anyway, I promised 3 games for tonight, so we're going to go ahead and get in a 3rd game. I might make these, like I said, a little bit shorter in the future. Tails never fails. Of course we're gonna go first. What do you take us for? Okay. So... not the best hand? Not the best hand. I guess we're gonna go ahead. I guess we end. I really don't like that. Although honestly, that was a pretty good. This wasn't a great hand to end into, but it was fine. I should have played that floatstone onto the Wimpod. No, I shouldn't have. Wimp out. I'm dumb. Alright, so you're going to retreat into the Rangaroo, let them do whatever they want. And... yeah. I don't want to Ultra Ball any of this stuff away to be able to instruct, so I'm just going to pass. So our opponent's playing some kind of Zoroark deck. And they're using the DCE attacking Zorua, not the Moonless Madness, so we know that they are not playing, probably not playing Weavile Zoroark. Cynthia, that's interesting. I mean, I guess they already have a decent start here, so they don't really need to bridge it as much. It's a decent chance they'll just draw into another basic or another Zorua. Seem to be thinking pretty hard though, so wonder if they drew themselves into a bad hand. Okay, so we can do something real mean here. And I think we're gonna do it. Just trade away the Field Blower, which I don't like, but it's fine. Do some of that. Let's go ahead and Ultra Ball for... okay. I guess they weren't really having it. So yeah, this video is going kind of long. That wasn't really much of a game, but I think I will cut it here just because I don't want these videos to be super long. Kind of like I mentioned before, I feel like my videos are usually super duper long, and that's hard to digest for a lot of viewers. And so what I'm trying to make is content that's a little more light and something you can kind of just click, watch real quick, kind of see how different people are playing and getting ready for Toronto. And let that be that. So this was episode 1 of Road to El Toronto. Hope you can forgive the bad puns. And hope you guys have a good night. It's probably going up super duper late, so you're probably not seeing this until tomorrow, but hey. Alright, see you guys in the next one. Boop.
I can't stop the love we made.